Morning everyone, Chris here for another Saturday morning. Start in a minute, so if you guys are ready to start, then be ready. If not, go get your water. I think my partner will come in a second and just check that we're all set up and ready to go, and then we're going to do another little simple home workout. We'll do a little bit of technique at the end, so just for you guys, if you guys want to watch back, and obviously you'll have it on live. I'll try and pull the video down and put it up on YouTube as well, so you guys can watch back at a slower pace if you need to, or so it doesn't disappear after the 24 hours. I'm going to try and not hit the hour timer today. I know I'm really bad at time. But yeah, so we're going to do our warm-ups, we're going to do stretching, we're going to do some simple partner drills. Now these partner drills you can substitute in, if you don't have a partner to train with, you can substitute in a dummy, you can substitute like a chair. I'm always trying to keep these sessions geared around the fact that a lot of you don't have a floor that you can necessarily do hard stuff on, or you may not have a partner, or somebody who's willing to do too much of you. So, without anything else, I think let's start. We have a sip of water and then we'll start, okay? So my partner's a little bit injured today, so there'll be some stuff she's going to sit out of. Whilst we've been doing these quarantine times to try and keep fit when we can't, get out and about and always go to, cracking the toes, always get out to the gym and be doing stuff. We've been trying to be a lot more active, doing stuff like going out running, doing walks, and I think you've got to strain maybe the arch here for a little bit. Yeah. That's why I think it's important to have proper footwear for what you're doing. We don't know if that's what it was, but for me, like when I go out running, I have like very thick, very padded running shoes, and I don't always rate some of these other companies with their thin stuff, so it didn't cause injuries. Sometimes it's just lack of movement. I'm walking around all day, so my feet are a little bit better. So she'll do what she can do, you do what you can do, and we'll crack on, okay? So we're going to start off with, like we usually do, 15 jumping jacks. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're going to do our 15 high knees and 15 butt kickers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Butt kickers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so now we're going to do side walking squats. So this one should be easy. I'm going to use the length of my mat here, and all we're going to do is in a fight stance or a wrestling stance, or maybe not so wrestling, but you kind of neutral fight stance. I'm going to step out and squat. So you're just going to try and keep a slow side. It's good to help you learn to keep that position with the lower sitting base. So when we're going, we're not leaning forward, we're trying to sit into it. So we keep that base nice with our hips, or with our torso over our hips. I'm going to do 3 lengths of this. It's also a very good warm-up one to help stretch out your groin, because we always want to do dynamic stretching rather than static stretching. So if you don't know what the difference between dynamic and static is, static is when your body's cold, like you do your arm stretch and you're just pulling on a cold body. Dynamic stretching is things like this where you're stretching but you're moving, so you're jumping jacks, you're walking squats, high kicks, I don't know, all sorts of stuff. So you can help stretch out, but you're not holding too long. Okay, after this we're going to do 3 rows, or 3 rounds of your, like we do, just, we're going to go backwards and forth, just like 3 lengths, whatever, or 4 if you want, of the bear cross sit-outs. So you get a bear cross position, take a few steps, plant a hand, sit down, answer the phone, sit out.
Simultaneous cracking there.
Turn. It's like it's like knee popping. Okay. We'll go next.
Back roll.
Back rolls. Okay, so we're doing. I think I showed this last week. So this is to help try and get you to like kind of back rolling in place and develop that side to side, and then also you can transition side to side to help learn to roll your weight across your shoulders when you're doing like a side roll or an inverted roll. So I'm going to turn around so you can see best what I'm going to do. And what we're going to do is try and do these rolls, the back rolls, 5 each side. So you come out with your space. We're going to lick you with the back roll. Oops, sorry.
Not like that.
Let's call that one a mulligan. So you go over. I'm looking to just, so right over the shoulder, we're looking to just catch on our toes with a hand between here. So that's 1. Come over. 2. 3. So try and keep just this hand laying here. Up. 4. So try and catch yourself, land those toes. Pop back over. 5. 6. 7. And if you want to rotate across, like that, come around you can. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So losing that. 7. 8. 9. 10. And if you guys missed it last week, when I was talking about the shoulder-to-shoulder weight transition, as we come over, we try and walk our weight across the shoulders and land to the other side. So now we're on our left shoulder. And come back down to center. Okay. Next, we have
Elbow drop.
yep, solo armbar drill. So, like you have, so we just round use a partner, so I don't have to pop. So I'm lucky that I have a bag. I'm not going to use the bag. This is to show you the movement. So, when you do your armbar drills, you're in your mounted position here. And if you guys have a bag, or you can get hold of one.
Cushion.
Yeah, well, a cushion, but the bags work really, really good. But they're good for a lot of drills where you have a 6-foot tie bag or small one. It's good for like having a torso without arms away. Anyways, so I'm just going to demonstrate and then I'm going to do it without the bag. So you guys can do it at home if you don't have any things or just to get the movement down. So normally when you do your armbar drill, you have your hands or you plant your hand like one next to the face, one on the chest, wherever you can, and we'll pop and we're doing this position here. So you come up towards the head and shoulder, and you rise up, leg comes over, and fall back to the armbar. So it's that movement where you pop, twist. So without a bag, and so the way you see as well, when you do that, normally you would put a knee down. Make sure we're still. Sorry, make sure we're still streaming because we sometimes lose connection. Okay, so normally you put your knee down. So what we're going to do for this one is we're in a position here, and we're instead of putting the knee down, I mean you can if you want, but it's more just like kind of like a squat position. So we're here, kind of around our partner. We're going to stagger our hands, so one up, one down, and when we do that, we're just going to come up and pop to this position here. Okay, so just get used to throwing that leg up, and you can bring it back down. Hands come out, we're going to pop, just get used to that, so just do it. Okay, so how many did I put us down for? I didn't, so we're just going to do until we die. No. We'll do like 10. So we're on knees. I don't know if you want to do it. Do you want to do it? You want to try?
I'll try, yeah.
Yeah. If not, yeah, fine. So, we're here on our knees, stack our hands, and then we're going to hop to our foot. Foot comes out, and then obviously then you usually throw it over the head, and you go back. Come back down, stack our hands, hop, come down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we'll do 10, 9, and then you'll form a 10th one you can. Okay, so there's like little several arm bar drills just to try and drill that movement of popping, you know, getting used to that turning the leg back and the leg coming up so you can start aiming to swing over the head. Alright, next we're going to have some bridges. So we're going to do 10 each side. And if you want to do the full bridge to roll, you can, but all you're kind of required to do right now is just the bridges. So we're going to get a frame, like shrimp position, and we're just going to bridge up, reach across at 45. Okay? So here, reach up, try and reach across at 45. So try and do 10 each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then let's talk about the turns. Is if you want to take it to a bridge, we reach over, and then we come under, or however you want. You can reach over, and you can put this foot here, draw that leg back. Now we're in a turtle position. Okay, so that was 10 bridges each side. Now we're going to do 10 shots. If you have a pad, if you have a pillow, you can use that. We're just going to do 10 simple shots. So if you instead of doing a row, we'll just you save space. We're going to do like little turns. So like the week we're doing kind of like little I call it the outside pick shot. So it's going to be kind of like that, but instead of like turning, we're just going to get a shot and we're just going to land a knee, step through, and then draw back, and then we'll shoot again. So just getting used to kind of shooting through. So 3 shots, I'm going to step, knee's going to drop down, and you use your pad, whether you have these mats or you have a pillow. Bring that leg through, you can overstep if you want, come up, bring the leg back. There you go. Let's go again. So we're going to step, move it down, and you put a hand down if you need to. Bring through, step, back. We can even go to the top of it so we can step. Good way to get some out there. 7. Like I said, if you want to put a hand down, if you need to, put a hand down, stabilize yourself through, come up, go back. There you go. Okay. So that's 10 shots. If you want to do more, we'll get more padding. Feel free to do, you know, you continue your shots. If you're hard pull, you don't have to fully go down, so you can get used to stepping down. And then step through, and kind of squat through it. Alright. Last one we're going to do is, so this is all dependent on if you have a partner, no partner, a wall you want to use. I'm going to use a wall, you don't have to use a wall. And we're just going to do some strips to a guard recovery. So, what we're going to do with the wall, if you have a wall, is you're going to get in your shrimp position, and so we're here. And you can pick from the wall, but I like to start off with the outside of the wall. So here, I'm going to use maybe a little bit further away. So you make sure that you don't want to be too close. And we're going to pretend to step around Toriando. We're going to plant this foot, and we're gonna step with our foot, try and block the shrimp, or try and block the pass. So pretend we're blocking the shin, we're blocking the pass. Outside foot's gonna step up, and we use it to square ourselves up. Okay, now you could, if you want to pretend you have your foot on the hip, you can put your foot on the hip, maybe foot on the foot, whatever here, and you come that way. So if they're here, you still have that foot tracking them on the hip, and then you use that same foot to square up. But a lot of times you might lose that foot because as they move, your foot will come on the hip. So we're just going to use it here. We'll shrimp, leg comes up, we'll square back over. Out, so, and if you need to step out, you can step out if you can. That leg comes out. Throw those hips back, throw those arms forward to block that shin, leg comes up. Here. Okay. There. So we're throwing those arms forward, try and catch, keeping tight, hips come back, foot comes up to their waist or whatever. We'll square back up for our open guard. They go pass, down, hips. Okay, 2 more because we'll get to 10. Okay? And if you don't have a wall, you don't have a partner, you can just, obviously you can't do the square part, but if you don't have a partner, you can just practice shrimping, try to block the leg, and then you come back up again, block the leg, maybe bring that foot through, and square back up. So again, if we have a partner who's coming in, so they're stepping, we're blocking that shin, so come back up, so they're here, they're maybe doing this horizondo, pass. We're shrimping, getting those hips back, blocking that shin, leg comes up to the hip, using that foot to step off the hip. You block, I'm blocking here the shin, try and not block up here because it's hard to control here, try and just grab that leg here, and the foot here, and square back up, okay? Okay, so that's the finish of the warm-ups. Now we're going to do our head to toe stretching, so, and then we'll do a water break, okay? So we're going to start with our heads, we're going to do yeses. Nose. Shoulder, shoulder. So shoulder, shoulder, head tilts, whatever you want to call them. Okay, and then we're going to go to our right shoulder. Reach your hand across. We're just going to pull the neck. You're going to try and hold that for about 5 or 6 seconds. And then to the other shoulder. Going to grab. Okay. Well, pull your head up. So your arms back, your arm circles. Hands back. Now we'll go front. Things lag a little bit. I'm still on shrimps and that thing.
It's fine on.
Okay, and then if you want to do alternates, you can do alternates. So you can go one forward, one back, and then you change the direction. Kind of look like some person in a mosh pit where they're all like. Okay, and then we'll go across the chest. And you can do it up and down if you want, or you can just do this stretch. So I know we just did the circles, but one helps open up. Okay. And so we did some back warm up a little bit when we did the rolling shoulder shoulder. But you can do some other back. So you can just do some kind of back. Just don't hold your breath when you do this. Nice relax. And then if you want a nice little crack or pop, you can. I'm going to take a knee and a hands. I'm going to throw it in opposite direction. So just like that. Okay. And the other one you can do for your back, if you don't want to be as aggressive as that, is you can lie on the ground like in a T. We just take our leg cross. We're looking to keep our shoulders flat on the mat, while this leg dangles across here. If you want to make it more of a dynamic stretch, we can get our legs. We can just side to side, or like that. See that lower back mobility. Okay. So now we're going to do hips. We're going to start off with our hip circles. So we're going to circle in, then we're going to circle, I suppose, yeah, so coming out, in to out, depending on how you look at it. Up to down, down to up. Okay? So we start with up to down. So see that? I'm weaving, and as I'm weaving my feet through, notice that my hips are turning. I'm not just wiggling my feet like this. I'm trying to turn my hips. Kind of like when you do a triangle, those hips turn. Okay, and then we'll go out. So come over the top. Okay. Stretch out the quad. The quad. That one. Anyway, so yeah. So this one we're gonna foot back. Just lean back for a couple seconds. Okay, and then with this foot start in front, I'm going to bring it across a little more. I'm going to see as I'm dragging my leg out. So I'm like leaving this leg flat, but I'm trying to drag out. Stick this leg back, so come down. I'm just going to rest and relax. And you guys should feel it open, the leg that's bent, you should feel it open up the outside of your hip. Like in like the side of your butt cheek and the side of your thigh, you should feel it stretching. Okay, I'm going to change. So now I'm going to take the other foot. So your left, your right. Lay back. As you see, I'm not as flexible. Tight legs. Whoomp, whoomp. Here's your phone, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Stretching it out. There's the quad, isn't it?
Yes, quadricep, yeah.
And the hamstrings, yeah, quads and hams. Hams and quads, hammies, and the butt muscle, whatever the butt muscle is. Okay.
Gluteus maximus.
I've got a little butt muscle. Okay, so leg again in front. Drag your body back, so pull that hip open here. Legs extend out back, and go down. In Jiu Jitsu, mobility is super important, flexibility, mobility. I'm not the most flexible person, but mobility and flexibility is important. But I think one of the most important things is hip mobility and hip flexibility, because that's where when you get stuff like groin injuries, like shoulder injuries, you can kind of work around them and they can heal up. But your hips take so much. You don't really realize how much abuse they take in Jiu Jitsu, whether you're doing like certain guards, people pass you, people constantly stacking you, flailing your legs. You know, if you're doing some other guards and stuff like that, and a lot of people I know have injuries from Jiu-Jitsu, and the ones that don't recover from the best are the hip and groin injuries. And so that's why we're going to try and keep that flexibility and strength there, but also make sure they're thoroughly warmed up. So yeah, next stretch, as you already saw, we're going to do like a little triangle stretch. Just do like a little split, and we're going to try and split. You can rock forward and back. I like to rock back, so I like to get a little stretch. And I just slowly start to try and push my butt towards my heels, which pulls it open a little bit tighter. And so now this would be considered a static stretch. So these are the ones that you want to do after you've warmed up, because these are the ones that if you're too cold, you can cause yourself some damage. I know that when we were little kids in school, and still a lot of places you go, whether it's gyms and things or anything, they'll have you do like these cold stretches. But I don't like any of those kind of arm stuff and hip stuff when you're cold. I like to get moving before we start stretching. And it's also good to stretch at the end of your workout, but I stretch at the beginning, so like I said, you have that fluidity or mobility and you don't get injured. Okay, next. So we did that, we did the hips. If you want to reach your legs, you can do legs, you don't have to do it. I usually don't do the hamstrings much, because usually with Jiu Jitsu your legs bend, so, but you should do it. Anyway, so we're going to do fingers. So I like to grab my fingers and like just relax my hand, shake and pull your fingers. You might get some cracks and pops. Your thumb, don't pull them too hard, just enough to like loosen them up. Get your fingers, lock your fingers together. Roll your wrist around. There you go. And if you want to, you can do a little stretching with your wrist down, wrist out. I like to just, that's good enough now. Same thing, toes. Grab the toes, give them a pull, give them a tug, get some cracks and some pops. And then start grabbing your foot and start working that ankle. How's that?
Not good.
Not good? Okay. Okay. Same thing, the other side. Okay. Cool. And then you can shake it out. Taylor Swift said. Okay. So, take a 2-3 minute water break and then we'll resume. I'm going to just wipe my mat down because we get all sorts of creepy crawlies coming here. And plus these cats have torn these mats, so they're going to move across and little chunks come up. Okay, so see you in like 2 minutes. Where did that broom go? Is that broom right there? Good. Doing that light in the garage. Real light button. Yeah. And then light. This one actually. I don't know why that one doesn't work. Okay. So again, a lot of these things you can do without a partner. So we're going to keep it simple. We're basically doing a total of 10 reps. So, well, actually most of these are 10 on each side if you can, except for maybe one of the passes. So we're going to start with the, like we did last week, the leg drags. So you can start with your partner here or whatever, we can start with just slightly off them out just to get the rep movement down. We'll grab the outside of the foot, you can grab the ankle, grab the knee, or the pants, and we're just going to step across. Pass it here. So again, whether you have the pants or knee, and if they're normally if their feet are here, you might want to step out and come in so you can clear that leg, or you might have to, if they're pushing on you, you might have to like pop the leg out to create some room and step across. But for now, for a partner, just for the reps, or if you don't have a thing, we're just going to use that. So we're here. I'm going to use the ankle today, so I'm going to hold the ankle, hold the outside knee. I'm just going to step across, so looking for my shin to hit the back of the knee, and then I'm going to squat as I tuck the leg on my hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, change sides. Hold the outside of the knee, hold the ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a great one if you're hungover because you're constantly rocking your partner. Okay, let's just move it. Let's make sure. So I'm going to do most of these drills to keep this time quick. Plus, also, like I said, she's injured. So next one is going to be shin to shin windshield wiper clears. We did them last week. So if you're in this position here, like you're kind of like splitting and you're not sure if you can get a knee slice, like they might sit up, we're gonna, again, so always try and keep them spread, because you don't want them to start setting that de la Riva hook from the outside. So we're coming here, I like to pinch my legs together, bring them down, just to lower the angle of the legs, because if you saw me talking about last week, if the legs are up high, it's more, especially if you're short. If they got, if you got a tall person, you're shorter, you want to try and bring them down to your level. I know we always talk about kids, like, don't lower yourself, but you want to lower them down to your level, make it easy for you. So here, and control knees where you have to hold, something like kind of pulling your hand, you want to try and keep nice and strong so they can't, whatever she's doing, whether she's ground, we just get used to control the legs, so we don't want the legs to pinch, and then they start setting up the de la Riva, reverse de la Riva, or normal de la Riva, whatever they want. So, control the legs so they can't quite close the legs. And I like to pinch, so I like to bring in and pinch, or if we don't bring in and pinch to do it, let's she's dropping a foot, we're going to step out, and we use the inside of our knee just to drag them and lower this knee down, so now they're at lower angle. So now, because the knee is pointing that way, her leg can only go in that direction. So she extends out, extend that way. See, there's no more height, and there's more height back here, but if we're here, and the leg extends out, then you have all that room straight up, and that makes it hard for you to clear. That's why as you see the foot's here, as you rotate to the side, the angle here lowers. It's much easier for us to step over this than it is to step over that. So, that's the theory behind the rocking. So we rock to the side, bring that knee in, we're going to shin to shin, so shin to the inside of the thing, I'm going to kick up to my butt, so I do like a little windshield wiper, up to my butt, and I use my shin to push, to block the leg and push back in. So I come here to the side, so here, I rock to the side, windshield wiper over, have that shin to shin contact, so it makes it harder, because if she tries to push her leg out, I'm just pushing in, makes it uncomfortable if you have bony shins like me, and then you can either grab the leg, push the leg back and step around like a normal Toriando, or you can use that shin to shin here to keep them blocked. So we keep using that leg to block the outside of the leg. Okay, so I'm going to do 10 then. So I'm here, rock to the side, windshield wiper over, push back. Step out, over, back. Step out, over, back. And even if she tries to keep her leg up to stop me, so she's here, I can't come up. I come out, she still block her leg. It's much easier to get over, okay? So like 5.
I don't know, let's go.
Okay, we'll call it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And just quickly before I do my next 10, I'll just show you kind of how you can substitute at home. Just so you saw it. So, we have our chair. I think I had this in the week. You have a chair like that here. So this is how you do it at home if you don't have a partner to do it. We're here, we're controlling, we step out a little bit, and we just get used to bring that foot over that chair leg, okay? So just to get that movement down of basically rolling on our knee to get that leg, the windshield wiper up and over, okay? So that's how if you had a chair, so give you all these training aids, not just for sitting on, but how you can do things at home if you don't have a partner. Actually, the chair or a partner is better than sometimes the dummies. Like I've drilled with one of those like rigid dummies, and they're a little bit too hard because sometimes the chair has a good distance, your partner has a good distance between the legs, but the dummy sometimes it gets very hard. So I'm going to do my next attempt, so we'll do this angle. So here, go here, lower the angle, come up, push. Run out, whoa, push. Suck at this side. It's not a natural side for me, I'm always passing on this side. So yeah, if you roll against me, expect me to pass on your right side, not your left side. Maybe I'm double bluffing. but it also highlights areas I need to work on. 5, 6, I'm losing count, about 7, 8, 9, 10, if you need those. Okay, so that shin to shin, like windshield wiper leg passes. Next, we're going to do classic kind of butterfly side break. So you get this one, again, if you don't have a partner, just simulate the movement, just to get that kind of instinctive movement down. If you do have a partner who can roughly hold butterfly for you, you can let them set the butterfly guard. Yeah. Wait, no, both. Sorry. My bad. Spider guard. My bad. I don't know why I was calling it butterfly. Spider guard. I was like, why is she sitting in butterfly guard? Okay. So you're going to have this movement here, and they're usually going to be side to side. So, for this break, so a normal break, yep, so she has a hand inside, good habits. Okay, so we're going to take this here, we're going to try and rotate our hands to the inside. If we can't get our hands to the inside, we're going to grab the outside of the leg, and usually they're pulling tight so you can't rotate in. So we're going to grab here, you might have to grab on the inside of the pants here, whatever you can get, or if you can hold their lapel, we'll do that. But for this one, maybe we'll just have, I'll just grab the, sorry, I'm like dripping straight away. So yeah, so she's set up in spider. I'm going to step out, I'm going to pin my knee on the back of their thigh, rotate the hand under, and come back up, let it regrip. So this is the movement we're getting. Remember that yours will be inside here, because otherwise I'm just going to pass that one. Anyways, okay, so step out, shin on the back of the leg. You don't have to stomp too much because it's not going to be a super aggressive break. But if you want to do a grip pull, you can do that to break, or you can rotate under, pin this leg, and then you can go for your pass. So for this one, we're just doing normal. So I say you just do like that, double. Yeah, just do a double. Yeah. We'll just keep that way. Okay. So again, so I've decided you can't rotate under because she's pulling tight. So she's pulling tight. I can't rotate the hand under. I'm going to just grip the outside so I have some control over here. I'm going to use this one to pull. And this one to pull to try and rock our partner to the side as we step. So we're going to step, knee comes down, or foot comes down, depending on how tall or however you are. So knee, I like to do my knee on my shin, rotate the hand under, pin the thigh, and that's the break. Okay? So that's 4, 5, and should I do this side? 6, 7, 8. And like we did with the windshield wiper, when we lower the angle, it's easy to control them because they lose the axis to keep us high. 9, 10. Okay. So that's, I don't know why I wrote butterfly. Sorry, my bad. I wrote butterfly on my board, hence spider. Okay, so the next spider one, which would be possibly off that one, or depending on how you want to set it up. So if you didn't have a partner, your move is going to be, for that last one, it's going to be here. We step out to the side, knee down, circle, hand taps the ground. We're here in a spider, we step out, knee down, circle, tap that leg down, okay? So the next one's going to be like a spider guy's going to be a Heisman. So we'll say we've got both these grips here. So I control both the outsides of the leg. Okay? So I got one breakdown, I broke here. And so this is where we're going to start this one from. Or you can go through the full movement if you want to do them both together. So the next one here is I have this here, I have hold the outside of the leg, and I'm going to pass her on that side. So I'm going to grip here, I'm going to step back as I push this out. So I'll stiff arm that out, okay? And then you can either come over the top and drag your hand back. So whatever you want to finish it up with. But what's important is because if we try and do both sides, like I step out here, and I do this, and then it's cumbersome to then try and rock it back to the other side and break the other one. You know, it's going to be very, very difficult to do that. And that gives you a chance to recover to a spider guard. So that's why you can get this like double move. So we're here, I come out to the side, I break, and they hop back and highs that arm out to get away. And then I like to hold the leg here and come over like the X pass almost, because then it stops her kind of turning. Because the second I let go of this leg, she can try and recover back. But if I'm here, I'm holding, she tries to turn back. Especially if I'm here, because I can keep turning and stepping up towards the head. I want, so you know, you can pin that leg and almost spin. Sorry.
You mean that leg?
Yeah. No, but yeah, with that straight arm, you can almost pin them and rotate however you want. So if you didn't have a partner, you can do your whole drill like this. Pretend you go in the spider guard, or they get you in the spider guard. We step out, leg comes down, pin that thigh. Hand rotates under, pin the calf. You got hold of the outside of their knee on this side, and we're just going to pop and step back. However you do it. So just as we step one leg back, we're just punching out, and then if you want to keep turning, you can keep doing that. So that's the move. So I'm going to do 10 of them, and we're just going to start from the high position. So she's just going to get a single spider on me. Okay? And we can start here with a partner. You can start either on them, or you can just practice here. And come up. Just get used to that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was a bit terrible about that one, a bit effortless. Okay, that's a 10. And then do the other side. And here. And I never pass on the sides, so this will be interesting. So, 1, sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The squat is killing. 9, 10. Okay. Whew. Burning my legs. Okay. If you guys need a water break, grab a little sip of water. Our garage doesn't make exactly the best airflow either. Okay. Great. Next one. Sword and shield pass. We do 5 each side. We're here with a partner. One hand's going to go on the knee, one hand's going to go on the hip, and we're just going to walk around. We're not going to finish the pass off, we're just going to use that walking. So it's 1, hip, knee, pin the knee, walk around. Okay? Hip, knee, or knee, hip, walk around. So we're driving our weight down onto them, because normally you go like that, and you push that leg away and drop your shoulder. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. There's them. And then, because time's ticking, we'll just do a little bit of technique. So the technique's going to be, so take 1 minute water break, and we'll do a technique, okay? Just check the time, so we're at 44 minutes. Okay. Today we're going to do just a half guard pull from knees, and there's many ways to set up. You can do it from stand. We're going to do it from knees. So what I'm going to do here is how we're going to try and get one hand here on the collar. I like to do double collar, so I get 2 hands. So we're here on the knees, keeping distance. I get 1 hand here for the collar, and 1 hand comes here. I'll come here like that. I can block. I like the double grab. So we're here, we're fighting. I get my double grab, I tuck my chin, keep my head up so it makes it harder for her to get her hands into the grip for the neck. I'm going to bring this leg up here, I'm going to pull her to a 45 off my side. As I pull her from here, as I pull her, I want to rotate my foot under and pull them over me. So you don't want to give them any chance to come out past the half guard. You want to pull them past you so they have to recover. So here, I grab, leg comes up, like that. I pull past. Because now I have the option of rotating up to the back, taking single leg, or if she pops back up and recovers quickly. So that's what happens. They will pop back up and recover quickly. So I'm here with the half guard. Just turn a little bit. So I pull it. So again, start from again. I'm here. I got the double collar. And come and pull down. I shoot that leg through. Come up and close. I can either go to quarter guard or I can just hold it like that. From here, I have hold this collar here. I'm going to try and get to my side, block the arm, and feed the hand up here like that. Okay, so keep it here. I'm blocking this hand and trying to feed up high to the neck so I can keep control of it. So if she tries to stack down on me, I have this hand on her. Keeping control of the arm, like almost like we're doing like a scissor sweep, but I'm going to control the arm. Bring this leg up here on the chest. So you don't want it too low so she can stack it. We don't want it too high. We're kind of mid-chest, cross via knee shield. So we're here. So we pull it down. I've gone down like that. Usually I like to bring this knee in first so I can't stack straight away. And I'll change my grips and feet. So I'll come across. If the head bobs down, you come over the top, whatever you want. It's however you transition through. So, and sometimes you can set up like fake them with a side. Set like you set up a cross collar, put the hands in and remove the hand. Okay, so we're here. Let's try a little bit. So I hold, come down like this. I'm holding here, keeping this stiff at a distance. I bring this knee in to block right now, so she can't come in further. I grab, feed my hand up to the neck, and I block this arm here, okay? So block this arm here. She's gonna try and stack in. I've got the knee shield. There we go, okay? Then, as she's low and I've got that pressure on, I'm gonna try and use this knee shield to fire through. Keep and hold this wrist here, so we block, and we're tucking in tight here. So I'm trying to get my head into her hip, and I'm bringing my hand behind the leg, not on the back. So I'll change in a second just to show you. So here, I load up, I fight through, and fire down into them. I still have my legs over this, so she can't pull her leg back. So I have my inside leg hooking this leg, so she can't pull it. I'm going to hug the leg here, and now I'm up to this position, okay? So whilst I'm here in this position, if you can, once you release this hand here, we can pull the lapel out, or the gi, and you keep it nice and tight, so you can tuck. I'm going to feed this under the leg, and grab it from behind, okay? So I've got that, my hand is behind the leg is now grabbing the lapel, pulling it through. From here, we can block the knee, we can either drag out, or you can, so here, I put this my back foot here to hook the leg up, I come back here like this, now straddle the leg, I'm going to grab, I'm just going to pull, and do a knee tap, keep that finished, now hold the legs here, and how we want to transition. Okay, so I'll show you from a different angle, we'll talk through. So, I'm on my knees, I get one collar, or I get a cross collar pull, however you want it. I like to have one hand here so I can use this hand to block the arm. So I like to have my far side hand on top, bring this leg up, hold it down. Shoot this through here, and we hook. And that hand I still have here, we come up, help block, get to my side so I can block their arms so they can't come in. I have this shin here so they can't stack in. I'm blocking. I'm going to change, feed my hand up to the neck, and I have my like half guard, leg hooked, and they can't stack it, okay? So trying to stack in, she can't pass it because I have a neck, so she can't turn. She's loading, whatever, I'm holding, and then I shoot through, head comes in, and I reach behind the leg here. Hand that was on the wrist comes in, feeds either the belt or the lapel underneath them, and we grab, and we pull it tight. Okay? Then, the hand that's holding here, that feather the lapel through. It's just going to hold the knee so we can control the knee. You can either, you're good enough to pull back, or if you want to pull back that way you can. If you want to get more control, we can bring this foot up, press the leg here, so we have complete control of the leg. Just tries to pull the leg out. I have it kind of like in a single, and then if she tries to push too much, we can roll for deep half. So I'm here, pull this leg out, and come back, reaching around for the knee tap, and then drive my shoulder, and then pull the knee. And the whole time I have hold of that lapel. Okay? See what we're doing in time 51. So I'll do it again from another angle. Which angle should we do? We'll try and get through like all 4 angles. Okay? So fine. I get my collar grip, whatever. And if you want to get, it's however you find it most comfortable to get into the half guard position. But I like to do double collar, because then as I bring this leg up, because if she tries to come into me, I can push away like that. A lot of times, second, I have this, I pop this leg up, I pull them across. As you see that leg shoots underneath, shoots under. If she starts to recover quickly, I want to be ready. So if they overcommit like that, then by all means, straight away go to the back, if you can get it. But if they try and recover quickly, be ready that you have hold that collar. As you do that, you're going to sink your shin onto the hip to stack them, or stop them stacking a little bit. Transition to get your cross collar grab them deep up in the back of the neck, blocking this arm here. I'm going to adjust our knee shield and keep that foot back here, blocking this leg. We're blocking. I'm trying to keep nice and tight, keep underneath her. As she's trying to stack me, I let her do that. I use her force pushing into me to load her up and fire through. That arm's going to come underneath here. We've got the leg, I'm hugging the leg, and now I can release this hand here to either grab the belt or the lapel and start grabbing and trying to lean into them. Now there is a dead angle back here where you can kind of grab both these two, but if you can't get that, we'll just grab this lapel. So we'll feed the lapel underneath, yeah, and we'll hold them so that the lapel's nice and tight. I can either come here for the wrist, or I come for the knee. Outside foot comes up, plants, and controls that leg so she can't pull the leg away. And I can lift up and either pull my leg out and drive in, or I can completely clear it, and now I'm here in this position. Okay? So, and if she gets completely out, that's fine. If she gets that leg out, that's fine. Because we still have hold of the knee, and we still have hold of the lapels, we still control them. So if we're in this position here and we don't have control of this leg anymore, we're still just going to grab, we're going to pull and push in, and now we have this stack here. So then you just keep that weight heavy, rotate over, come up to your side control, okay? Let's do the other angle. Go that way, go that way, that way. Okay, this one. We'll do one more. Okay? So this is your technique for the week. Or for this week. So fine. I grab, maybe a block here. So fine, I block, get a collar grab. Like that, keep it tight and low. Keeping her at a distance so she can't come in, especially if she's on it, we're both on her knees, stops them come back in, up into you, okay? Foot comes up, pull across. Here, that leg shoots under for the half guard. Then we change grip, hook the foot, shoot through, knee comes in, block. Keep it tight underneath them, try to stay underneath them, but not let them flatten me out. Just come here, hand feet up to the back of the neck, hand blocking this arm here, okay? She tries to stack in, that's fine, I got it. Boom. Keep hold of this arm here, and try and get my head as close to the hip as possible, keeping control of that leg that I've got single arrow. Hand transition, grab the belt or lapel, feet underneath the hip, so you grab from the back, and now I have our entire right leg isolated. Foot comes up here, locks this foot here, so we have a leg locked from the outside in now. Grab the knee, come up, transition up. We're here, we're going to pull the lapel, pull the knee as we drive our shoulder in. Keep that weight heavy, and now we'll pass, okay? And then from what you do from there, that's your choice, okay? So, I'll try and upload this video from today onto YouTube as well, so you guys can watch back if we lose after the 24-hour live stream. I thank you guys for joining and watching. Hopefully this gives you an idea of something you can do at home. Like I say, we may not be able to fully drill, but we can try and maintain the best possible at home. If you guys get something out of this, or if you would like to see us maybe work on something, or have any suggestions or feedback, shoot us a message. Obviously, you can contact us through Cliff at Jiu MAFA on IG, like if you're watching right now. Or our Instagram page is ground.destruction. And then we have a YouTube page, Ground Destruction Gear. So yeah, contact us, shoot us a message if there's anything you want, any feedback. And hopefully we'll keep doing this. We're going to try and keep this trend of these little Saturday morning sessions, nothing too advanced. Hopefully maybe we get more time. When people start going back to gyms, maybe we'll add a little bit more technique in that you guys can maybe see. Drill, maybe we'll bring technique from home from our gyms or from various things. And you guys, because if you're on the move, you can't get to the gym, hopefully these videos help you keep training wherever you're at, your hotel room, whatever. But thank you for your time, and see you guys next Saturday. Though I prefer to see you back in the gym. Okay? Cool. Take care.